Hello everybody, and it's time to do a barrel roll. And once again we are in Monster Hunter Stories 2. Last we left off, we had arrived at Kuan Village, and basically we were told that we were to go have dinner at Aviana's house. Now I'm going to say that name wrong a million times, so that'll be fun. But let's head there now and get the story going. So we're just going to do story today, probably. We'll definitely try to fight as many new monsters as we come across, but our goal is just to get more story done.
Wings of Ruin? So you're telling me Ratha here is behind all these strange happenings lately?
No way! I don't believe that! I'll admit, it kinda looks like the Rathalos from the legend, though.
If you didn't believe it, why do you want to find a way to suppress its power?
Well, you see,
I didn't come across you by chance, you know.
Huh?
Frostfang sensed something. I followed him, and that's how I found you.
We still don't know what kind of power Ratha holds. We must understand what it was that Guardian Ratha wanted to bestow on us.
I see. So you want to understand what Ratha is capable of?
Exactly! Say, Avinia, mind letting us stay here for a while?
Sorry, what?
Please let us stay in Kuan Village! Only until we find old Day-Day!
Please. It's imperative that we speak with him.
Fine then. If you can promise not to inconvenience anyone in the village. There's another pit over on snow-clad Mount Lavina. That strange light was seen coming from there. It has unsettled everyone in Kuan. People are worried that our village might be destroyed again.
Again? You lost your village before?
Have you heard about the Black Blight?
I have. The ecosystem became unbalanced, giving rise to the Black Blight, which sent monsters into a rage.
Well, my village was blighted into nothingness.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Avinia, don't worry. We won't be causing any trouble. Promise! But if trouble just happens to strike, we'll step in to help. Isn't that right, buddy?
Thanks. You arrived at a good time, actually. There's something I wanted to discuss with a fellow rider. Would you mind lending me a hand?
A paw in my case, but sure thing.
Great! But first, please go say hi to the village chief.
Got it!
So it looks like we will have a bit of dialogue today. The chief's house is on the south side of the village, alright, easy. So, we will just check a million things too, because I do want to see if I can get an upgraded monster den. No, not monster den, sorry, monster stables. So we'll check out Melik's Inc while we're right next to it. But yeah, I was hoping for a little less dialogue this time, and we'll grab that. So I'm a little bit annoyed that we started with dialogue, but that's okay, that's okay. Hopefully we at least get to do a few battles at the very least, which I'm hoping for. But we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, this place looks pretty cool. Lots of brazes, probably because of freaking how cold it is. Lots and lots of brazes. But yeah, that's what you get when you live in a snow village. It wasn't close enough. There we go.
Auspicious winds are blowing.
Excuse us? Is this the village chief's house?
Ah, so you're looking for the chief.
Yep, do you know who that is?
You're looking at him.
Hold up, you're the chief?
The one and only. Let me guess. You must be Avinia's friends.
Precisely. Chief, sir. We'd like to stay in your fine village for a while, if that's okay.
Of course, of course. What's ours is yours, my friends. I knew something good would happen today. Stay as long as you like. Offering you hospitality is the least I can do to repay you.
What's he talking about?
repay us, but we didn't do anything.
You can't hide it from me. A Rathalos rider accompanied by an unusual feline? You're the folks who saved the world from the Black Blight.
So you're saying you know who I am?
But of course, everyone in Kuan Village does.
Wow! I didn't realize I was this famous! Now that the cat's out of the bag, I won't deny it. It's me, the legendary feline Naviru!
So you weren't just boasting when you said you're a legendary feline.
Hello? I told you that before, right? Did you take me for a liar?
Yes.
That's clawfully rude.
But even so, this isn't the same rider who...
Chief, my good man! If you need help with anything, just ask us. Monster research, rebuilding the village, you name it!
Wonderful. I'll be sure to take you up on that offer. Especially since that pit opened up.
Whatever it is, just let us know. Right, buddy?
I'm glad to have you here, my friends. Come and see me at the windmills when you're ready.
So that fame kind of went to Naviru's head a little bit there. So, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll explain to them at some point that we're not the famous rider, but there's been a case of mistaken identity. But maybe not, who knows? Oh no, here we go. Legendary rider and feline, pleasure to meet you. You made history saving the world from the Black Blight. And tales are true, your head's so big you don't look like much other felines and meowsing. Haha, I know I'm powerfully audacious, aren't I? You know, I could never let you all... I could even let you all be my pelicos. Legendary Mire, please have an autograph. One for me too, please. And me. Guys, I'm the legend here. It's me you should be buzzing over. Silly cats. Silly cats. Let's head to the windmills. This looks like there's a sub-quest in the middle of town, so I'll try to grab that as well. Oh. I don't know what we're up to. I'll just go afternoon. New area, so we'll start again with the, what day it is. I thought that the windmills are inside of town, so I didn't realize we were having to go outside of town to go to the windmills. That's kind of weird. I think I'm affected by... No, I'm not affected. Okay, so I'll have to put a hot mist on, but I'm not going to do that until after all the cutscenes are done. So here we go. Those are some huge windmills. Majestic, aren't they? The symbol of our village's restoration. Naviana helped build them. Uh-oh. One's busted though. Ah yes, we still don't have parts for that one. We normally get them for Lockerless Forest, but the local monster... Oh, sorry. Lawless Sky Forest, but the locals have been acting up lately. As that strange light too. I can't risk exposing any of the villagers to danger. Leave it to us then. Those parts are all you need to get the last one spinning, right? You did that for us, my friends? We'd be ever grateful. You go ahead. I'm just going to use Hunter, that works. Sorry, Ryder. I'll continue the search for all Dede. The local felines have offered to help. Don't worry about us, Ina. We'll make sure the windmill gets fixed up. Be careful out there. I'm going to assume that Aviana is probably going to travel with us as well. Travel to Kuan Village, find Odia, Weaver, who might be able to help Ratha. The strange, light-filled pits also appeared near the village, which is currently under repair. You must enter Lola Sky Forest with Navarro's old friend Avina to help her out. So yeah, that was spot on. So we'll head straight to that forest. No fiddle fighting around. I might grab some items, which is not fiddle fighting around, but, you know, items. And if we see a gold den, of course, we'll go into the gold den. So yeah. So yeah, this series is going to take a little while. But I'm having fun with it, so that's okay for now. I could fast travel, but I kind of want to look around a bit, get some, like some stuff and all that. Maybe fight a monster if it's a new one. I definitely do not want to fight the Gamma 3 yet, though. I know that it will have to destroy me. So I'm going to ignore that, which is just down here. But we will head into the forest, and we will see if we fight any monster in there. Also, I Don't know if I'll need a hot hot mist in here, but I will pop one anyway. We'll have to wait and see. If my character's not shivering, I'm not going to waste the hot mist in an area that I don't need it. But we are still technically in the snow, so... It doesn't look like I'm shivering. I'm not sure if I'm going to be affected by mist here. Alrighty, so I can already see that we do indeed have new monsters. So we'll grab this catavan, and then we'll immediately fight them. Whoop, there you go. So we have congas here, I think is what they're called. And as with most monsters, there is a bigger version of them. So we might see that, we might not. Now I'm not sure what these guys will be, but I'm going to assume they're going to be power. So we'll keep out my I was correct, yeah. So we'll keep out the Naga Cougar. So yeah, we should be able to kill these guys pretty quick. I don't imagine they'll be very powerful. But who knows, they could be the strongest things we've faced so far, but I doubt it. Yeah, did some decent damage there, it's not too bad. Let's see, what can we take either of these guys? So they're not weak to the sword, so we will switch to our hunting horn. Because, you know, that's what Aviana is using, so it'd be nice to know if the enemies in here are weak to her weapon or not. She's going to heal us all up, even though we don't really need it all that much. Oh no, you'll kind of need healing, okay, never mind. There we go. And we do win the clash as normal. Doesn't seem like they're weak to that either, so they must be weak to Pierce. Yeah, so we took less damage than our Naga Cougar, so we'll be fine. For now. That should kill that one, I reckon? No, but it does have skill seal, so it means it can't use any special attacks at the moment, which is really good. We are getting another heal from Aviana here. We do get a double attack on this Conga. And they're still going, so these things are quite strong. They must have about 5 to 6 HP. That might take out 2 of them though. It does, So there's just the middle one left, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. She's going to ride a monster. I think it's completely unnecessary for us to do this, but I will ride, and also we will just completely obliterate this this Conga. So there we go. And they are weak to Pierce, so that's good to know as well. I don't have that knowledge yet, but given they're not weak to the other two, they have to be weak to Pierce. So yeah, not very strong. Didn't expect them to be very strong, so that's fine. But they're kind of adorable, and if we can find their boss, then that'll be cool too. So there we go. So we do get some level ups there. Oh, I was going to swap out the monsters and stuff. Oh well, I'll do that next time. So yeah, we get some pelts, some sting shrooms, and some more pelts. So I'm pretty sure that's just gonna help us with armor for the boss version of them, and generally just stuff I can sell if I ever need money in the future. But I try not to sell anything unless I absolutely don't need it. Because in games like this, it's like, you kind of need everything even if you don't think you need it. Here we go, so this is indeed the monster I was hoping to see. So this is a Kongalala. Nothing stings like a Kongalala. Alright, so there you go. So it didn't actually give us didn't really give us any tips. Normally it tries to give us like a helpful tip, but it didn't really give us any tips. And I will switch to bow here. And I'm assuming that it's also power, but it's not. Okay, so it is technical. So we will have to swap out our monster once we deal with the small ones, or if it tries to attack the Naga Cougar. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as is. Frostfang takes 2 attacks pretty quickly back to back there. Draws with that. Yeah, so Frostfang's in a little bit of danger, but I feel like, yeah, Aviana is probably going to be very helpful, like very resourceful when it comes to healing him, so I think it's fine. Didn't see the move that Frostfang was using there. I probably should check that. Because if he's using, yeah, he's using technical, which means he's going to lose. That's not good. No, he's using a speed. Why didn't he merge? Okay, I don't know why we didn't merge there. Ah, never mind. It's because it's an AoE. You don't merge with AoEs. So the Kongalala's not doing a lot of damage, which is unfortunate. But I'd really rather you not do a technical attack. So we'll go with that, and then I will attack it as well, and you should get double attack maybe. Oh right, it's whoops. That's my bad. I completely forgot that it's not speed like the little ones. So we might take a bit of damage here because that's entirely my fault. Whoops. Now sometimes you just muck up. That's not great. Yeah, so that's the Congalala's like whole thing. Can fart on you. Kind of gross, but you know what are you gonna do about it? Ooh. Okay, so that's Mads. It's fully changed. You know, it is getting healed. I don't know. It probably won't be power, but just in case it is. Oh, I can't go kill a tail. That's unfortunate. I might just attack one of the little ones then. Yeah. Yeah. So it is now power. I like having Aviana. She's better. She's a better healer than Whenever was. So that's really good. So breaking its face gets it down. That's interesting. So it is already down. And that Conga is down. Yep. Yeah, so I'm trying to do a bit more of the story, just because I want to try to finish this game before the end of the year. So, we have seen Grand Cyclone, so we will give it a skip. It does a lot of damage. And oh, it's an AoE too, so that's even better, so that killed the Conga as well. There we go, and we have broken his body, I think it was. Oh, and there we go, and the Kongala is defeated. Wow, that was really quick, I did not expect that. So will it retreat? No, that's unfortunate. So if it retreated, that would have been nice, but, you know, I can't expect it to retreat right away. Let's see what drops we get from it. So, just normal pelts from the little ones, some Congalala pelts, and a Mandragora. So I don't think that's a drop from the Congalala itself, but it is a drop that we get from them, because they are mushroom eaters, so it does make sense. But still good to have one. I can't remember what Mandragoras do, but I'm pretty sure they're semi-rare, but I could be wrong about that. It's been a very long time. It's been a while since I've played Monster Hunter with Mandragoras, as far as I can remember. I don't remember if they're in Rise or not, so let's keep going through. So yeah. So as I was saying before, I just kind of want to get some more story done, just to try to get it done before the end of the year, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see what happens. If it goes until a little bit past it, then that's okay too. But I'm just trying to... That's why I've started another series as well, so it's not just always this all the time. So that's another reason why I'm playing this today. Well, not playing this today, sorry. It's why I'm not too worried about taking my time with it. But I'm enjoying this game so far. It's pretty good. A little bit slow with the dialogue, but that's okay. That's okay. Kind of expected that. So we're going to keep the Naga Cougar out as much as we can, unless absolutely necessary to change it. Just because it just takes, just kind of waste time sometimes. Just no point, not against like Conchus or anything. If the Conchus try to attack the Naga Cougar, then I'll definitely change it out. So, but it doesn't look like they're going to. It looks like they're just going to constantly attack me. So there you go, we got a victory there. And we get a crit, so I think that kills it. It does. So that's really good. Really good start. That's another one defeated. We just got the one more in the middle now. This might kill it? And it does. I think Killer Tail has a very high chance to crit, but I can't remember it completely, so I could be wrong there.
Believe in yourself.
I really like Maviana too. She is from in the first game, and you do learn a bit more about her village, and that's where the Black Blight originates. I'm a bit annoyed that everywhere I look it says you don't need to play the first game to understand the second game, and you don't. That's true, but there is a lot of references that you need to have played the first game to understand, like some of the characters. The Black Blight is another example that's not really super spoken about in this, and it's actually it's very important detail. So it's a little bit annoying that they keep on saying, like, everyone's like, oh, you don't need to play the first game, you don't play the first game, because you kind of do. So yeah, we do have a new monster here. This is a Gypsaurus, and these things can be kind of a nuisance, but something tells me that they're probably not going to have that nuisance ability in this game, which is unfortunate because they should, but that's okay. I don't really know how they would make it work, so I can see why they wouldn't add it in. And it is a power. I did not expect it to be a power monster. I'm not going to lie, I expect it to be a technical monster. So, Eludith is already poisoned and very hurt. Let's power. I'm going to switch back to Naga Cougar then. Yep, there we go. I honestly expect this monster to be technical. I wasn't expecting it to be power at all. So here we go. I should have swapped weapons. Whoops, my bad. We are getting elemental defense up, which is nice. And we do have a special speed sync double attack coming in. Pretty sure that hits everyone, doesn't it? No, one target multiple times. Alright, I gotta remember which one does what, because one's hits everyone and one's that hits one target multiple times. I gotta try to remember which one's which. So we will switch weapons because it isn't taking damage, well, it's not taking extra damage from the sword and shield. So I do want to try to get the extra damage from the sword and shield. So that basically increases his attack. So that's really good for a Nagakuga who already has like high crit and stuff. So it's not weak to the hunting horn. It's weak to the bow. Well, at least its head is. So, and it has become mad, so now it's different. Now it's different again. It's going to be different. You know? I feel like it's going. I feel if anytime it's going to be technical, it's going to be now. So, and I will get that last weakness in the head if I can. If not, then oh well. Next time. Ooh, that Khonshu is going for me. That's okay. I don't mind. Let that Khonshu come for me. Khonshu's not going to do too much damage. It's like a little monster, so that's fine. So yeah, it looks like Sushi's using a hunting horn, which is kind of cool. I like that a lot actually, because I don't feel like the hunting horn's given a lot of love. I think it was in Monster Hunter World, but that's a long time ago now. So I'm not sure how popular it is in Rise. I don't play Rise with a lot of randoms, so we will try to. I know that we get the critical, but I do want to try to get some more damage. I want to kill this Khonshu before I get more damage on the Gypsaurus.
Stay on your toes.
There we go. And that's just the Gypsaurus. So I don't think this thing's gonna be super strong, but who knows? It might be extremely strong. So we get up. And it has, I think it's calmed down. Yep. So it will be power again. And it's got one more part to break by the looks of things. So that won't do part damage, but it will do a lot of damage. Yep. That'll do part damage though. There we go, and the Gypsaurus is defeated. And unfortunately, it does not have its like little special ability. So in the normal games, when you kill it, you actually don't kill it. It's a trick, and it will go down, and then it will flash you, and it'll get back up again. So it's a very, very sneaky monster, which is why I thought it would be technical, but it wasn't. So yeah, it looks like we got some few drops. So we also got some Khonshu drops. But we got some rubbery hide, poison sacks, and then some more Khonshu stuff. So nothing fancy, but you know, for a lot of time I find that when I first fight the monsters, I don't really get a lot fancy. I've also noticed that I'm not getting a lot of S's in this area. Not sure why that's happening. I think it might just be turns. But yeah, there's a lot of treasure in here that I'm trying to get as well. So there's also that. So here we go. So we're gonna head up here. There'll be another box up here. Apparently there is. So we still haven't found the. What are we looking for? We're investing in the forest. I'm not sure what we're actually looking for, if I'm being completely honest. But it looks like we have another Kongala down here, so we will fight him. As soon as we only fought one of them so far, so we'll fight another one of these. So time for a battle. So he will be. He's technical at start, isn't he? So I will fight him for a bit. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's try and work this out. So if he's technical at start, I want a Power Monster. So I'll grab a Power Monster out. Not the Royal Utereth. And it looks like Frostfang's going with a power attack against the Kongala, so it would be power versus power. So unfortunately it won't do a lot of damage, but that's okay. We do get a double attack right off the bat, which is really good. I love getting double attacks. Good for the kinship gauge, good for part breaking, good for damage, just good all around. So and he's going for me again, so I will try the hammer now because nothing else is really working. Well, not really working, but both of them have said no, this isn't what it's weak to. Most heads are weak to blunt. I'm pretty sure if you got hit in the head with a hammer, you would probably feel it and be in some form of agony for some form of time. So it makes a lot of sense that the heads are often weak to blunt. But as we've seen with some other monsters, their face is weak to pierce, and that's normally because they have a reason for it. So I think I want to say that the Ludarith is one of those ones that's weak to pierce, and it's because its head it's basically a sponge. So making a sponge leak is always a bad thing. So I think the Nagakuga is another one. Not really sure why that one is one. Maybe it's because it's implied that it's supposed to be like a ninja, so like blinding it makes it harder to see. I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws. So this Conga is going for me, so I will go for it. Actually, I'll just hit. I know that it won't be as good, but I'll just hit it with a. Oh, it didn't die from that. I probably should have switched to See, that's my fault. I should have switched weapons there, and that's why switching weapons is important. So, whoops. There we go. So there goes its back again. Oh, already, I guess. Should get up though. Yep. There you go. And Aviana is going for a heal. I'm going to go for a ride, and I'm actually going to hit the Kongala with it. I could kill the Conga and then go for the thing, but I'm pretty sure a ult will kill the Kongala. So we have seen Hunter's Claw. So not quite. So unfortunately, I'm getting very I wouldn't say unlucky, but it's not quite killing the monsters here. So there we go. There's the Kongala defeated, and the Konga is using body press. And that should kill that, hopefully. Yep, there we go. And yep, defeated. Now I don't know if the Kongala can still retreat if we don't kill it last. I don't know how that rule works, so I guess it's probably not retreating. But if it is the case, then that's another reason why I should always focus the ads first. Because if the main has to be by itself, then yeah. So there we go. So we got some Kongala Lapelt. We got its uncommon, which is its claws, and then another Mandragorga and a Penance Fang, which is purely for selling. So yeah, I think we're getting close to the area where we have to get to. There is so we do have an Ajnath down there. Interesting. And we do have some new Bahabara here. I think we fought these Bahabara before. I think they're green Bahabara. I hate them. I normally just call them Bahabara, but that's the wrong name for them. So there we go. So we do have a bit more to go. I think the objective is like up here, but we do also have a Everden over here and an Everden over here. So I might fight this Ajnath next episode. So I'm going to call it an episode here. So we'll fight this Ajnath here next episode, and I might drop into an Everden. And then we'll continue up to the boss, I would assume, of this area. So I think that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So until next time, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, wherever you are, stay safe and be well.